are gathered here on the traditional unceded territories of the First Nations, the Squamish, Musqueam, and Solecki. And I'm especially here because of Daphne, Solecki, and the leadership that you've shown over the years on nature, and the inspiration that you've been to so many. And so today is National Forest Week. So what a great occasion to be celebrating the 20th anniversary of NatureKids. So we who have been in nature, appreciating nature, restoring nature, know just how important it is that you, the younger children, have the same passion. So that when you grow up, you're inspiring others the way Daphne has inspired me. So it's a big privilege. And as somebody who has planted many trees myself,
how many trees?
Guess.
I think it'd be in the thousands.
Yes.
Really?
500,000.
Great.
See, I have the calluses to show for you.
And one. You just planted one.
So as someone who has planted many trees myself and spent many hours, days, and months out in wilderness areas, it is just such a privilege to see so many of you caring about nature that we have here in the west side of Vancouver, Vancouver's west side, Point Grey. So thank you for being part of this inspiration for the future. I also did want to mention that the federal government has promised to plant 2 billion trees over 10 years. And so that is a significant increase in the reforestation that the provinces do. And we see it as a way to create work for people in healthy ways, a way to restore nature, a way to increase the resilience of our forests, which are challenged with climate change. So it's an economic, a social, and an environmental initiative, and I'm very pleased that we'll be continuing to focus on that internally as a federal ministry. So I saw that it was reinforced in the throne speech. Some have asked, why have you not planted the 2 billion trees yet that you announced? And I think it's clear to all of us that you actually have to grow the trees before you plant them. So you can't announce 2 billion trees and have them planted 6 months later. So our government is very committed to that. We also have founders George Bangham, is George here? George? And John Morton. So thank you for your role in leadership and inspiring others as well. And so I understand that another founder, Joseph Lynn, has recently passed away, and I want to express my condolences to his family and his friends who are here, and his son, I believe. So my condolences to you. And thank you to the Green Club. Who are the members of the Green Club that are So really, I just want to say that Daphne is someone that was an inspiration to me almost 20 years ago when I was in the provincial government. And so I have so admired what you've done over the years, Daphne, and your continued commitment to restoration and a healthy environment, and including young people, so that we can have this continue for generations to come. So thank you all for being here, and over to Daphne.
Say a few words on my behalf.
I will come.
This is my mother. Lovely. I have here my 2 of my 10 grandsons. My son-in-law and my son.
So, Mom wrote a few words that she'd like to share with you, but was worried she might be too noisy to shout it out. So I'm going to shout them out. So, welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us to celebrate 20 years of the Young Naturalists Club of BC, now called NatureKids. Over those 20 years, several thousand young people and their families have come together to enjoy being outside in nature and to learn about plants and animals, big and small, that call British Columbia home. At the same time, you have been learning to respect nature and to do all they can to care for the land and to protect the ecosystems we all depend upon. I hope that all the kids here today, put your hand up if you're a kid here today, that as you grow up, you will take that love and that knowledge and use it to protect and preserve the world we live in to the best of your ability. So, hands together for our young people. We also welcome the Lynn family, and we honor Joseph Lynn, creator of the Green Club, whose passions so closely aligned with NatureKids, and who sadly passed away this year. The Lynn family has graciously entrusted his legacy to us to continue his work. And of course, we're so appreciative. And of course, we thank very much the Honourable Joyce Murray, Member of Parliament for Quadra and a longtime friend and supporter of NatureKids, for joining us here in today's celebration. Thank you, and those are my mom's words to you, and especially to those kids. So let's hear it again for kids!
I think there may have been a few others in the circle that were interested in sharing some stories, so by all means.
I'm a little bit older than Daphne, so I have seniority to speak through. 20 years ago, Daphne and I were on the board of the NHS, and I remember the excitement when she announced that the Royal Society for the Protection of Birds had given her the rights and the information they had, access to all of their info on setting up a program, Nature for Children. Now, the VNHS at that time could best be described by a song that was popular at that time, which was My Funny Valentine, which went, "Don't change a thing for me, not if you need for me." And they weren't really into change. And Daphne followed Winston Churchill's maxim when he was accused of changing his mind on a bill before Parliament. He spoke to the Speaker and said, "To change is to improve. To change often is to become perfect." And since that time, Daphne has worked tirelessly on behalf of Nature for Kids, or NatureKids as it is now. And I had a great aunt in Scotland who was always giving maxims, telling us how to live, and guiding us in our life path. One of her favorite sayings was, "Do your duty and be respected." Daphne has more than done her duty and has won the respect and the love of us all. And I would like to give a little donation to further the work on Daphne's behalf from my late wife Wendy and I. And good luck, Daphne. God bless you.
The other founder, your butler couldn't be here today, so ask George. You know what to say, don't you, right? Anyway, I'll speak to you So I thought that's a very good idea. And that's what I want to do. That's dedicated by